Yokohama F. Marinos are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Desai, a player written into footballing folklore, and it has to be said, deservedly so.
Well, it doesn't take much to see he really is a class above the rest. You only need to think back to all those memorable moments, and he undoubtedly delivers, well, almost always.
Looking for a runner.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Vieira.
Knocks it into space. And this is Hullet.
And the shot!
Roberto Carlos couldn't squeeze it through. Doku. Pepe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Roberto Carlos. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's had it nicked away. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Hullet. Yokohama F. Marinos have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Vieira gets a foot in here. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. And he's done it! And Yokohama F. Marinos are in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He such as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a
decent chance! Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Doku has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
It's ended up in no man's land. Yokohama F. Marinos very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. He's through here. Now there's a fine shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Doku puts them all in. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Roberto Carlos stood up well to him there. That has not gone well. And it's Messi. It's a threatening ball. Doku looking to be a menace in the final third. And here's Hullet, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Threads one in.
And this is Hullet. Tries the cross. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Hullet. That's a little off target. Yokohama F. Marinos are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Nicely worked. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's a key interception.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Looking to play him in.
He's having a shot!
Roberto Carlos.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Here's Vieira. Thuram spots it and intercepts. That's destined for the flank. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Yokohama F. Marinos leading by 1 at the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Yokohama F. Marinos looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. Back on the way then.
Yokohama F. Marinos can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Rodri. Now it's Solot. Haaland. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Ah, such a clever touch. He's shifting through the gears here. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Now it's Hullet. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Hullet absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Attendance for this match was 28,500.
Nice looking ball. Doku wants to run onto this. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Now this could be a chance. Chance! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Doku. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Doku. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's been played through.
Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So, a breakthrough already. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. Luis Suarez. Rodri. Doku. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Thuram. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the pass is intercepted. Strong running down that left flank. And here's Hullet. Doku. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Luis Suarez. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and he's in.
He's having a shot!
And he couldn't finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Vieira. Some really good ball movement. Now it's Doku. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he plays one through. Vieira. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Hullet. Always onto this. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Good claim. No margin for error there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Vieira spots it and intercepts. Oh, good-looking ball. He shifted it to the flank. Ronaldinho. And he welcomes it in. And he's well positioned here. Shapes to shoot!
And that's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Big chance! Ronaldinho. A heavy challenge. Rodri has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Yeah,
There will be one.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ronaldinho stood up well to him there. It's just beyond his reach. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Back on... Goes for a shot! Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Yokohama F. Marinos have their lead. This is a promising build-up. Pullet, he has a look up. And the shot! Oh, good finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Oh, I think there's...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, no, what... And again! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really should...
Bullet! And it's hoisted clear. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Bullet never out of the action for very long. Beckenbauer. And he's intervened well there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Suarez. And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Hazard. Brilliantly cut out. Not the most accurate pass. It's a sharp pass. Rodri. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Looking for the run. He's through here. And this is Messi. He is through. And Messi! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. There will be a throw-in. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Now it's Tonali, and that pass just didn't quite work. Rodri. Doku. He's picked his way through. Tries one from range. Messi from another planet.
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean,
Totti, it shapes to shoot!
And again! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Totti duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Doku knocks it into space. He's onside. Plays it across.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Rodri. Ferdinand pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hangs in across. Timber is there and he can get that clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Can he get on the end of this? Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. De Paul. Can he get it through? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now, what about a counter-attack? Messi aims beyond the defence.
And a chance! And a neat finish! And they've got their lead back.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Yokohama F. Marinos leading now. Distributed tidily. Hangs one in. Impressive jump! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Rodri. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Messi. Chance here to counter. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Tries to pass it through. Couldn't squeeze it through. Take back. Now it's Raul. Now it's Raul. Oh, that's fabulous. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Totti running with intent. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter. But
Totti!
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And here's Hullet. Tonali. And here's the chance to counter. And it's been played through. And for the first half, that is that. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Yokohama F. Marinos ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Totti. Yokohama F. Marinos needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Knocks it into space. And this is Raul. Picked out brilliant. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's in. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Oh no, what has happened here? Ibrahimovic looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try...
He'll try for distance! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's gone looking for safety. And they're back on the ball again. Tries to play it through. Thinks about... Can he finish? He's got it all! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And now he has two.
The attendance for this
Yokohama
match
F. Marinos with the lead.
97.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Rodri can so cleverly bypass the press. Doku has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Raul. Now it's Rosicki. Messi. Now it's Hullet. That's a good ball out wide. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. And here's Rosicki. That's going wide left. Cross flung in towards the middle. Looking tidy in possession here. Roberto Carlos gets it clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and... Doku! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Doku can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Substitution on the field.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Messi.
Roberto Carlos
16.
is short.
Rodri.
Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it.
Vinicius Junior. Number 4, Bruno Fernandes.
This is their second corner of the game.
22, O'Shea. Substitutions taking place.
Timber clears. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is it! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Dani Olmo flashes it across. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Shot could be on. Really fierce, close defending.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head...
Bullet! And that's a good finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And it's Hullet. That ball looks a good one. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Vinicius Junior.
Coming on the field. Number 8.
And he's in on goal.
Number 18. Didier Drogba. Substitution in progress.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Batistuta. Bruno Fernandes, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. O'Shea. Desai. Well, they can break here. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Big chance! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, this looks sharp. He won't be happy with that one. So that's it. It is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and welcome
The fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all
match.
the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game, quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this is Hullet. Great chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Yokohama F. Marinos are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Hullet. Now, can they get him away? Vieira. That has been slung wide. Oh, they can break here. Mbappe. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Lam. And he goes cross-field. Thuram. That is ended up in no man's land. Rodri. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! And that's a good finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Big chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Looking for options for movement. Pull it. Header! Oh, and it's come back out to him. Oh, given offside once more. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Ibrahimovic. Shapes to shoot! And a neat finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And now he has two. Yokohama F. Marinos leading now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Can he get onto this? Very nicely done. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. A header! And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yokohama F. Marinos are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell.
Bullet! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So now the difference is 3.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Doku, and he welcomes it in. Nicely aimed pass. Eto.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rodri. And he's had it nicked away. Bruno Fernandes. That is good alertness. Bullet. Passes short and sharp. Mbappe. And this is shot at goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Takes a shot!
Oh, he's been caught napping. Caught offside that time. Now it's Doku. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. Desai. And he was quick to react. Messi. Eto. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
To make sure to put any
Yokohama F. Marinos up by 3 after a terrific 45 minutes. Even in a game like this, you would think that should be enough.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Shevchenko. Coming on to replace him is...
So we're off again.
Number 11, Ibrahimovic.
Vieira. Desai. That has been cut short. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well read, nice interception. Turan. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Bruno Fernandes. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
That was lovely, that.
Bullet is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's there to retrieve it. Picked out brilliantly. And it's made its way to him. Chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Nakon Ratchasima are looking to go forward now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's run loose here. Ibrahimovic, never the sort to be shot shy. He has found the way through. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shoots! It's fallen kindly here. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Looking to play him in. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Nakon Ratchasima may be down, but not out just yet. And here's Ibrahimovic. Rodri. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Corner number 2 then. And a header! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would. Doku
will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bruno Fernandes. And the shot! And he hits the net! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, good finish!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? So no flag here. And this is Ibrahimovic. Chance! It's a goal! It's all becoming so easy.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Yokohama F. Marinos, visibly comfortable. Shot, surely! It's a goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Well, all I can say is that he did very well to squeeze it in near.
And the finish! Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, super! There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Thuram goes direct. Nakon Ratchasima have the chance to go the other way. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's Rodri. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Hullet. Vieira with the slide tackle there. Hullet.
And a chance!
He's put it wide. Turan is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Hullet
Goes for a shot!
6
hit it
added
long.
minutes has been indicated.
Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that pass isn't the best. Turan played out towards the right wing.
And the shot! And he's stuck it away!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Nakon Ratchasima get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Bruno Fernandes proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Yokohama F. Marinos have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do.